All right, guys, so I finished filling the holes with marine epoxy. Let me walk you through the process of what I did. First, I took a clean rag with acetone and I wiped everything down really good. And then I waited just a minute or two to let it dry, even though it was fast drying. It's a fast drying solvent. And then I actually took a paint mixer and cut a piece off of a paint stirrer and used that. But what I did was I cut the tips off of the marine epoxy. I used some sort of 50-50. Let me see if I can get the brand of it right here. There we go. Looks like Loctite Epoxy Marine. I used white. I wasn't too concerned with the color since it was going to be covered up and I wasn't going to be mixing dye to any kind of epoxy to get it to be yellow. So I squeezed some into a top to a medicine thing that you see right there. And then there's my paint stirrer that I cut a piece off of just so it was a lot thinner. And then I squeezed it into the medicine lid that you would normally drink out of. And then I mixed it up for about 15-20 seconds. And then I began just putting it into each one. And I'll give you a little hint. Sometimes you always gotta force it down in there, but force it down in there and leave a bead on top. Because then I went back through with a spatula that you see right here. I went back through with a spatula, and then what it does is it forces more down in the hole while evening it out. And then I took one of my leftover rags that still had solvent on it, and I went by and just cleaned each one of them up. So that was actually the easiest task that I've done so far. So I was really surprised how quick it went. It really only took me about 30 minutes. So now I'm gonna let it dry until Thursday, as mentioned in the other video. Today I might take the cover off of the seat right here. I know there's a lot of staples involved and you gotta take the seat off, and I might just wait just because the epoxy is dry and I don't wanna accidentally knock anything into it or anything like that. And then I'll put on the traction mats. But if you wanna take a look at what I got, I bought these grips right here for each of them. They're yellow and black. They cost me about $8 a piece. Here's my seat cover. It's gonna be black, yellow, and gray. And then here, the brand is Black Tip. And I just kept it consistent. Black Tip traction mats. It's gonna look real nice. And once I do the seat and the traction mats and the grips, probably Thursday or Friday, my handlebar covers will be arriving. I got a, what is it called? A carbon fiber kind of print to it. I figured it would kind of clash a little bit with the paint and the gray and the yellow. So anyways, guys, feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you think. If you have any tips for anything else, because I'm gonna have to go through all of this again for the other jet ski, feel free to leave them below. And y'all have a great night, and thank you very much.